There is no right way to do anything. You give a kid too much and they become entitled, and you give them nothing and they just are filled with this resentment. You see it all the time. Everyone comes in different shapes and sizes and different mentalities, and sometimes you question who the fuck raised these kids because they just have no manners. But the real question is there a right way to do really anything? I mean, math and science pretty much self-explanatory. Like, yeah, there's a set in stone way to do things. However, in terms of going throughout your life and raising kids, if you choose to have them, there's not really a right way, because the way I see it, you could say split it right down in the middle. If you have a kid, you could sometimes give them things and sometimes not give them things. But then everybody has problems, is what I'm trying to say. And a lot of those problems are from childhood and their parents fucking them up. But it's not all on the parents. Sometimes it's on the kids. But the only right decision that you can make is the one you make yourself. You could listen to other people. You could say you're a kid and you choose not to listen to your parents. That is your decision. And I mean, parents are usually right. You don't ever think about it as a kid. You're just like, this guy, he don't know what he's talking about. But then you get to that age and you have kids of your own, and you're just like, wait a second, I'm telling my kid this and he sounds like me. No, fuck off. But it doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest. I wish I would have a kid, honestly. But the problem is I wouldn't know how to raise it. And I would want to give the best life I could if I have a kid. But the problem with that is, like I said, my parenting style would be based off of my experiences, which aren't always right. Sometimes they're incorrect. And they could fuck up the kid and give him mental disorders and fucking depression and all that sorts of jazz. But yeah, the only decision that you can make that is correct is the one you make yourself, even if it's wrong. Because the wrong decisions you make, you will learn from. Someone can tell you not to do something, and you could listen to them, but you're not going to learn from it. The way you learn from it is by doing it and then realizing yourself, hey, maybe that's not such a great idea. So, you know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I don't feel like there's a right way to do anything. Like, for example, back so fucking long ago, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they believed that the sun revolved around the earth. And, you know, it actually made sense. It predicted that the sun would rise every morning and it would set every nighttime. And, you know, it worked great for a while until they realized, hey, wait a minute. That's not how this works at all. That is not how this works at all. So, just thinking about how we do things now, sure, we believe that we are doing the right thing, but in the grand scheme of things, are we? Are we really? Because throughout history has shown us that the things that we have been doing aren't really necessarily correct. I'm sure there's a lot of things like that we've advanced in that people didn't even think was possible. For example, technology. We're just like, yeah, this fucking works great. So, like, why change it? And now we're just discovering all these new things and artificial intelligence and all this. Holy artificial intelligence, my God. But I don't know. I think the only way to really live your life is to make decisions on your own and not to let other people make them for you. Let me know if you guys feel the same way in the comments, but I definitely believe that if I had a kid, I wouldn't really tell them not to do things. I wouldn't say, hey, that's a bad idea, you shouldn't do that. I would just tell them, well, if you're sure that you want to do it, then go for it. But I mean, whatever happens, happens, and that's what grows experience, and that's what makes people fucked up by making those bad decisions. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this horrible deal. It might be kind of hard to follow, but I was at the bar, so it's to be expected. I don't even know if I'm going to have a thumbnail for this video because I don't fucking know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one.